Hello friends, in today's video we're going to be changing the clutch cable on this Suzuki Wagon-R. This particular model is 2003 and the reason why we are changing it is that the existing clutch cable, this thing snapped from here. Just going to show you the broken piece. There we go. So this thing just snapped from here. Right, so what we did was we found a repair kit. That was a clutch cable repair kit we found on net, and so we did that temporarily, but now that we have received the actual cable, that is the standard clutch cable for this Wagon-R 2003. We got this from eBay for £30. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the existing cable what we fitted last time. The repair kit, it was just the cable itself, just this bit, and it had this part as well, but we didn't change the actual tubing because the repair kit didn't come with the tubing. So what we have decided is that we should change the whole part completely. Right, so to start off with, we're gonna remove the battery and the battery tray so that we can get to the swinging arm here where the cable is coming into, just that. Right, so we're using a 10 mil socket to undo the positive terminal. There we go. That's the positive terminal removed. Just gonna do the negative now. Perfect. Right, so we're gonna remove the battery clamp, which is secured by 12 mil bolt. Just gonna take the battery out. There we go. So just gonna disconnect these grommets. There we go friends, now we have the full access to the clutch cable. So that's what I mentioned before, that we just put a temporary cable here. So it was just the cable we routed through the pipe, through the tubing. So it's not a permanent solution because it doesn't give the same feel, and the clutch is very stiff. So we decided to buy the original part and fit that in. Right, so we followed the clutch cable and it's comes up here, and that's where it goes into the bulkhead, into the cabin. Right, so the bolts used here are 10 mil bolts, so we're just gonna undo these. So just gonna slacken these bolts off, and then we're gonna remove them with hand. There we go, that's one of the bolts out of the way. Just gonna remove this one now. There we go, that's the second bolt. So we have freed this clamp now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect the cable from the arm on the gearbox. Right, so we're gonna undo the cable from here now. The reason why we didn't cut this excess cable is because it was a temporary solution. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the cable out from here. like this. There we go. So now that we have disconnected the cable from the arm, so we're gonna disconnect the grommet from here. So just gonna push it in and then pull the cable out from this side. Here we go. Right, here we are, friends. Now that I'm under the car, so here is the clutch cable. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna unclip it from here. It's secured in here, so it's secured at two places underneath, one here and the other one is, let me go over this side, and the second one is just this clip here. So just gonna pull it out of here. There we go. So now that the cable is completely free from the engine compartment, we're gonna go in the car now, in the footwell area where the clutch is. That's where we're gonna disconnect the cable from. So just gonna go into the cabin now. So now we're gonna disconnect the cable from the clutch. There it is. Right, here we go. So that's where we're gonna disconnect it from. It's from this hook here. Bit tricky, but there we go. I've taken it off this hook. See it? Just gonna pull it out now. Here we go, friends. This is the cable, old cable we just pulled out from the car. So this is gonna get replaced by the brand spanking new cable. So we're gonna use the existing this bit and the existing nut to secure the new cable. So just gonna do that. So you can clearly see that it was a temporary solution, because what we did is we fitted a nut and bolt here. Just gonna show you the new part. There we go. So that's the new one, and this is the aftermarket solution which we did for temporary basis. So we're going to be using existing sleeves what we took out from the old clutch cable. So these slide in here like this, and one on this side like that. Just gonna put back two 10mm bolts. There we go. That's one of the bolt is secured. Just gonna secure the other one now. There we go, friends. That's the both bolts been secured. Here's the cable. So to start with, I'm just gonna pull it towards me, and then I'm gonna hook it onto the hook here, this one. There we go. I'm just gonna pull it towards me like this. There we go. Just gonna hook it on here. There we go. That's it. Nice and easy. Just gonna show you. That's nicely in place. See it? Simple as that. See the operation of it? Right, here we go. Just gonna clip the new cable here into this clip. There we go, that's nice and secure. So the next point where the cable gets clipped into is this here. So just gonna push it down. The next clip is this one here. So just gonna clip it here, just like that, and then we're just gonna take the cable up. Right, so the next point is to route it through this olive here, the clamp, this one here where I'm pointing out. Just like that. Just like this. And then we're gonna pull it towards us and then route it through here. Right, just gonna place this round cylinder here, and then going to secure the nut itself. Right, so now that I've secured the nut here, I haven't done the color calibration yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the car and gonna press the clutch to feel, and then I'm gonna do the final adjustment. Here we go, friends. We've done the adjustment here on the clutch cable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fit the battery tray and the battery back in. So what we're going to do is before we secure it onto the base, we're going to secure the coolant bottle. We're going to clip it in here like that, and then just going to line up the holes. There we go. So the next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip in the clips, one there, like that, one here, like this, one on this side here, that's for the battery negative terminal. There we go. And then one goes here. The battery comes in place. Positive terminal first. Just gonna secure it. And then the negative one here. 10mm socket to secure it. That's good enough. I'm just gonna do the positive terminal. There we go. And the last bit we're gonna do is to fit the battery clamp. So it's secured by 12mm bolt. There we go, friends. That's the new clutch cable fitted in no time. Thank you very much for watching the video.